Hey all, LostSandmanR35 coming at you from Two Guys Reviews, and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. We last left Raiden off with him losing an arm and an eye, and he got his ass beat pretty bad by Jetstream Sam. And now we're flying into yet another combat zone, and I'll let you enjoy the opening cinematic here.
How is it, Raiden?
So far, so good. I've got a clean visual.
A direct feed to your optic nerve. Yes, I should hope so, huh? I mean, how does it feel? To fly like a bird?
Like a bird strapped to a remote control rocket.
We will get you in safely, Tovarich. Just relax and enjoy the ride.
Right.
Can you hear me, Raiden?
Doctor.
Remember the two procedures to maintain your new body. 1. Seizing nano repair units from your foes. And 2.
Absorbing their electrolytes. I got it.
Yes, enemy cyborgs should provide plenty of MCFC electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
Their combat data stored on holographic memory, typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Had the world come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 mics out and closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists brain-jacked all the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of openly opposing the new regime. That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolzaev, leader of the occupation forces, an extremist linked to both the St. Petersburg massacre of 2015 and last year's terror spree in Georgia. And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement, LLC.
Inmani's killers.
If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sam. I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname.
I've got my enhancements this time. He won't be an issue.
He may not even be in country, but keep an eye out just in...
Oh, sorry.
Ready for insertion.
Alright, here we go. Brand new body, brand new blade, more badass than ever. Looks like Raiden 2.0. Yeah. Great shot. So anyway, getting into this particular mission and how I'm going to do this Let's Play. This is the first actual mission. And you'll actually notice that my health bar and my energy bar are just maxed out and it's red. I'm going to just completely ignore that for now. I'm not going to go into Ripper mode until I actually, quote-unquote, acquire it. And as far as the codec goes, and I'm changing this up so that I'm only using the equipment that you've unlocked at this point. But as far as codec calls go, if you want to listen to them when you get the game, that's fine. it would actually extend this whole Let's Play by hours and hours and hours, because there's a lot that they talk about. So I opted to just go through as fast as I possibly can. And now you're seeing the improved blade mode, and then the it's called like Zetsuya or whatever it's called, where you take their energy, and anytime you take their energy, just like this, it completely recharges your health and your energy. Another cutscene coming up here. I'm breaking this chapter down into 2 pieces. At least I think I'm going to be able to do it in 2 pieces. This is actually a rather long chapter.
Intel wasn't exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still human. Real
Thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
And don't forget the PR angle. Nations start playing Frankenstein with their troops, and the public goes nuts. PMCs, on the other hand, are off the ethical radar.
Yeah.
There's a side joke that goes on there with the coffee cup. Apparently, Courtney is very clumsy with her coffee cup and spills it all over herself all the time. So you'll see, every time you see them in the room, you'll see Kev moving the coffee cup away from the edge of the desk. It's just kind of like a running gag. One of those things that I like about Metal Gear that they do.
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood.
That's a reference to the character, the actor who's playing Kevin is also the same character who played Vamp in both Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4. So that was a nice little shout out right there.
It's a bit cold, Raiden.
Even for you. Anyway, his school. Let's get to work. Time to increase the peace.
Right.
So moving on here, we're going into and here's our rankings, and now we're getting battle points for whatever we do. So I got another 4,000 points there, and you can go in and customize. Again, like I said, normally you don't start off with this much energy, and your bar is most definitely not red. And I'll get to explaining why it's red a couple missions from now when you actually get that ability, but I'm not going to use it until I actually quote-unquote get it.
As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolsaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a desperado captain.
So I go through the city, cross the bridge into the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us. They will probably have a grand reception awaiting you at the old city. Do not let your guard down.
Alright, so we're in the palace right now of Abkhazia, which is part of, I guess it used to be part of Georgia. And those are item boxes. You could find item boxes by switching on your heads-up display. I just happen to know where these particular ones are. Another one right here. I was trying to get on the chandelier. And here's me failing at the ninja run completely. Sometimes he moves so fast that you can't keep up with what he's doing. Like, oh, I was already up there. I was like, oh my god, I'm in a wall now. Great. And I'm picking up hollow chips. Hollow chips just give you a whole bunch of battle points.
Or approach from behind.
And they come in like 3 sizes, small, medium, large. And the other thing that you're seeing me pick up so far is Repair Nano Paste. That's basically a repair kit in case you need it. That's a ninja kill. And I'm also going to attempt to get... There we go. And now we're in the first part of the town.
Raiden, take that main thoroughfare. You can use augment mode to see where the enemy is located. Your body analyzes radar and IR data to construct your AR display. Some civilians are still in the city. That is not good.
Okay, so here you can really see the AR display, and it shows you where enemies are, and it also shows you where things like this box are. Very helpful tool. And I'm going to see if I can save this civilian down here.
This area is off limits.
Saving civilians in here is very, very hard to do. I'll make sure. I think there's one more guy. Yep. Woo, that was close. Alright.
He is scared to death, Raiden. Let him know he is
So I
safe.
did save him, that's good, and you just let him know that he's safe. Now here's a cool little thing that you may not know about yet, especially if you have this game. If you chase after them and you slice them, and particularly funny if it's particularly funny if you save a female civilian, you can slice their clothes off when they're running. It's hilarious. I just found out about that the other day, and I'm purposely trying to save civilians just to cut their clothes off of them because it's funny. Also, you can see me picking up like secondary weapons, and you can see I have like a homing missile equipped right now. They're very limited in use, and what the hell? A little bit of a glitch there. And here's some locations of item boxes. But I'm picking up grenades, and you could switch in between all of those. Eventually you do get other main weapons and unique weapons and all kinds of stuff. So now we're just moving on, cruising on forward. Alright, and this is a gecko. A little mini Metal Gear. Which they're referring to as UGs. And just take care of that real quick. No stranger to seeing Raiden take those things out. He took out like a whole herd of them in Metal Gear Solid 4. Enemies will drop things too. They just drop the he just dropped the hollow chips. So that's more battle points. There we go.
Very good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
With our hollow chip, give me more battle points. Finding all of these boxes, also in these boxes are where you pick up permanent upgrades too. Some of them, you won't see any of those now because I'm completely maxed out, but that's how you get up to 200% health and full fuel cells. There's always, scattered throughout all of this is the last piece of what you need to max yourself out. And you'll find those in random boxes sometimes. Well, not so random boxes. They won't even show up anymore. Stealth kill on a gecko? Yeah. I almost took all these people out with stealth. So yeah, you can still be stealthy in here. It's hard to do, and it doesn't really give you anything except maybe a slight and brief tactical advantage. Alright, I got a normal rocket launcher. You get all kinds of stuff, all kinds of different grenades and whatnot as secondary weapons, which I hardly ever use. The only thing I do use is the homing missile for helicopters, and you'll see those, not right now, but you'll see them eventually. And you can see on my radar there it was pointing out where
They have erected an electromagnetic barricade. Maybe expecting UG or Cyborg attack, huh?
You could see when I had my AR display on there that it was pointing out where the box was, even though I knew it was there. You can also pick up VR missions, additional VR missions from little computer terminals and whatnot. And now things are about to get interesting.
Greetings, Cyborg.
Show yourself.
Oh, it's close. Real close. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Wolf.
And you are?
I am IF Prototype LQ84I.
IF Prototype.
Interface Prototype. All autonomous UGs feature high-level onboard artificial intelligence. An additional prototype interface enables verbal communication. I possess an intellect far beyond human reckoning.
You don't say. Okay then, what's the meaning of life? Why are we here?
I am here to kill you.
That's it? Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
I may analyze orders, but I may not disobey them. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
Your taunting is pointless. Exterminate!
And here we are in our first official boss fight with our new cyborg body. I'm not going to lie to you, this looks like it's a lot easier than it really is. And that's because I have my max health and max everything. The first time I fought this thing, I got my ass beat bad. Because he is fast as all hell. Actually kind of took me by surprise. I was like, holy crap, I cannot hit this guy for the life of me. Like, he is very, very hard to hit. I mean, even now. Damn. This is gonna hurt. Oh. I would assume so. This is like the only saving grace right here, because I could recharge off of these people. There we go. Full health. Yeah, I saw behind me there, there's nano paste laying around too. That's the other saving grace on this particular battle. But I'm maxed out. You can only carry 5 at one time, so I'm maxed out on that. So whenever you pick up things and you're maxed out on them, you get battle points for it instead. Yeah, just one of those things is definitely not going to take me down. Alright, so now we've got the music at its full badass mode, and it's the very last part of this fight. Good night.
What would an AI know about freedom?
Alright, so we took him down, and we got an A. We got an A grade for it. This is actually a really good time to cut the chapter in half. So I will see you all next time with part 3. Until then, Lost Sandman saying peace out.